All right, let's check this video out. This one is I only saw like the first few seconds of it, and I had an opinion about it. Now this is a 3 minute video, so I'm gonna re I'm gonna react to it, break it down while watching it. So
With Shannon Sharp and Lil Yachty, where he talked about taking a girl out on $100,000 plus date and to Disney and not getting none in the end. And I'm really trying to understand something. Why does a man's expenditure financially automatically equal a woman's body?
okay, so that's what I heard. I didn't watch the clip fully, but I wanted to react to it. So she said a man spent whatever $1,000, whatever money, to take a woman out on a date. He said to Disney, whatever. I'm not going. I don't. We don't need specifics. But he spent a lot of money to take a woman on a date, and he said he didn't get any. So her argument is, why does a man financial expenditure equal a woman's body? Yo, why? Thank you for stopping by, brother. Thank you. Thank you for checking out. Why does a man's spending got to cook dinner? Oh, I get that, bro. I get it. I understand, bro. Why does a man spending money equal a woman's body? Here's the thing. I would say it in this way. Men's money doesn't necessarily equal a woman's body. But what man's money equal is equal enjoyment, in a sense. Here's the take. Here's the idea. Women enjoy men using money on them for whatever it is, taking them on trips, expensive dinner dates, expensive presents, whatever. Women enjoy it. Women enjoy men spending money on them. What does a man enjoy? What is it? This is the thing where you put two and two together. What would a man enjoy? Your time? Okay, your time doesn't equal $1,000. Your time doesn't equal a Chanel bag. Your time doesn't equal a trip to Paris. Your time doesn't equal that. So, no. What does it equal? Well, I mean, taking you to McDonald's definitely doesn't, maybe that equals, your time. But honestly, if I'm spending $1,000, yeah, it's going to equal your body. It's going to equal some sexual gratification. Plain and simple. And this is the thing where women don't understand. Why do men now want to do coffee dates? Because men know that if he spends, let's say, whatever money on a dinner date, it shouldn't equal your body. Correct. So that's why, you know what? Why not just not spend that? Because if he spends $200, $300 on a dinner date, he shouldn't expect your body. Correct. So he's not going to spend it. He's not going to spend it. Because on the same token, you shouldn't expect your time. Your time equals his money. Kind of, you see the sense in that? So that's why men are now doing coffee dates, walking dates. Because men are being, what are men being? They're being kind of gentlemen, in my opinion. They're kind of being a gentleman. Where, I know that, my how much money I spent on a dinner date does not guarantee me your body. You're correct. So what do? You know what? I'm going to take you on a coffee date instead. What? So you have nothing to complain because my $3, $5, $10 definitely shouldn't guarantee me your body. So it's like this is the thing where women can't understand. You're not owed his money. You're not owed him taking you on an expensive date. You're not owed that. Just like he's not owed your body. But here's the thing. If you are getting his money, if he's spending his thousands of dollars on you, hundreds of dollars on you, well then get it. That's what men expect something of equal exchange. Your time does not equal hundreds to thousands of dollars. I'm sorry.
And I know this is I'm not even trying to actually start any sort of gender war discussion or anything like that. I just want to know why men are shocked when a dollar amount does not make our clothes disappear. Why is it that
I gotta admit, I mean, it doesn't necessarily, dollar amount doesn't necessarily, make a woman's body and clothes disappear, because women will give it even if you don't spend the money. Men are realizing that. Men are realizing that. You know what? Money doesn't necessarily equal women's clothes disappearing. Okay. Again, why do you think the coffee date, the walking date trend is happening? Because men know that you would drop your clothes even for chads who don't spend money on you at all. So
men are not taught to value their bodies? And these are the same men who will state that women who have standards for financial wellness in a man are best workers. How is it that we're not allowed to have standards? However, you are willing to pay indirectly for sexual activity. The devaluation of women's bodies, I think, is a direct correlation to the devaluation of men's bodies to themselves. I do not think that men value their own bodies, because if you did, you would recognize how cheap it would.
here's the thing: men value their money. This, this is the thing what women gotta understand. Their body, men's body does not help them achieve their goals, i.e., a mate. Men's body, in general, I'm not saying, of course, good-looking men or muscular men doesn't. Yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm saying in general, men's bodies don't achieve his goals. Men's money do. Money helps men achieve their goals. And the flip side, or maybe not say goals, let me say not goals, but help him achieve a mate. Men's resources, men's resources helps men achieve a mate. That is, in all honesty, that is the biological goal of human beings. Do whatever you can to achieve the goal of mating. On the flip side, that's what men value. That's why men value resources. Men's resources is what men value, because it helps them achieve the goal of mating. On the flip side, why women should, and in all essence do, value their bodies, and again I'm going back to it, they should, is that their bodies is what they use to achieve their goal of getting a mate. This is a thing where, and again, listen to the logic. That's what makes sense. Because a man's body with no resources doesn't necessarily or biologically help him achieve the goal of getting a mate. At least not now. At least definitely not nowadays. A man's body probably back in the day, back in the Stone Age, right? Back in the Stone Age, back in the hunter-gatherer age, yes, a man's body probably does. A man's body will definitely help him achieve the goal of getting a mate. Nowadays, men's resources does that. So nowadays, men value their resources more than their body, because in all essence, resources will help you more guarantee a long-term mate than your body does. While women, their body is what they should value, because that is what will help them achieve a long-term mate.
Would be for a woman to be taken out by you and then subsequently give you access to her body. I cannot infect your money, but you can infect my body.
You actually can. You can affect my money. How many women have drained men of all or half of their resources? Hmm? How many? Most women, the richest, the richest women on earth got their wealth through divorce. The richest women on earth have gotten their wealth through divorce. So yes, you can affect men's money. In
Can
fact,
get more money. I can't get more health. It is not an equal.
get more health. I mean, you make it seem like it's easy to get more money. It's not. It's not easy to get more money. Yes, you can get more money, but it's not that easy. So yeah, I mean, it's like this is a thing where I guess I understand her take in a sense. I mean, it's not like if she got that one body count, it's not like she could take away that body count. I get that. Okay, I understand that. But let's be honest. A body count is going to change your life. Not necessarily unless that body count had STDs and that body count gave you kids. Okay, but on average, a body count is not going to change your life necessarily. So, but divorcing you and taking half of your shit, divorcing you, taking half of your shit, or all of your shit. I don't know. It sounds that I don't know.
Exchange. If anything, the expectation that you need to spend a certain amount needs to be evaluated, because if you spend more than you're willing to be rejected for, you have spent too much. And if you're not willing to spend anything in order to get to know a woman by taking her out and putting her in spaces that wouldn't make her uncomfortable, like not having house dates or expecting to be inviting her over for dates, if you're actually trying to build a connection with a woman, then you need to be more intentional about managing your finances so that way you're not bitter in the end should she not choose to move forward with you. While I don't
Again, that is why men are doing coffee dates. That is why men are doing walking dates. It's like seriously. You literally explained why men are doing coffee dates and walking dates.
think that
And I like this quote that Mr. Smith said. Uh, what apart from money could bind a woman to a man? Even children won't bind a money to a man. Even children won't bind money to him. Won't bind women to a man. Hell, I don't. To be honest, sometimes I don't even know if money could, but money is pretty close to it.
dates need to be free. And while I don't think dates always need to be paid, I do think that there needs to be some sort of balance between how women show up to dates, not just necessarily expecting that, they are owed the expenditure of finances, but also on the other side, men learning that the time that is spent and the energy that is spent on dates is about entreating a woman to trust, creating an environment where she can learn more about you, and hopefully learning to see if you guys are in alignment for something more. Now, for those of you who casually date and date for the purposes of sexual activity, you need to be okay when somebody is not willing to make the same exchange, that 1 to 2 exchange of your money for their body. Anyways, somebody explain it to me. Why don't men value their bodies? And why is there an expectation that a certain amount of money, he could have did the same date for me, and I promise you, I'd have been like, wow, that's so nice. Thank you. That is so sweet. And maybe I'd have made him some muffins or something. Like, I don't know. Because at the end of the day, what I'm not going to do is endanger myself because of some experience that you gave me.
I pretty much answered her question, right? But women like this literally gave the example why coffee dates, walking dates were created. Why there's such a thing right now. Her whole take is the reasoning why coffee dates, why walking dates, why low investment dates have been created, or such a thing right now. No better way to explain it right here. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Um, Again, I said it before. I said it already. That yes, how much a man spends shouldn't guarantee you a woman's body. I agree. I agree. It shouldn't guarantee you or you're owed her body because you spend a certain amount of money. But that logic should also be reversed as well. Because you are beautiful, because you are whatever, giving him your time, you're not owed a certain kind of date. You're not owed any kind of special date. Women are not owed any kind of date. Just because what? They're a woman? No. Just because of what? You're giving him your time? That's nothing. He's giving you his time as well. Equal exchange. So really, it's just how it is. Men are not owed women's body. Men are not guaranteed women's body. Same token, women are owed men's money. Women are not guaranteed men's money. Plain and simple. This is the thing. How I view is like I've never viewed my video as attack to women. I view my video as accountability and straight up being logical and being equal. Equal. That's how I go about things. But I don't know. What do you guys think?